The following is a feature presentation of Chainbridge District Sports. The leader in Pinewood Derby television.
It's race night and we are trackside. From the blockhouse here at undisclosed location Motor Speedway in Arlington, Virginia. Hello again, everybody. Alan Mack. So glad you could join us for this, Night 6, the final preliminary race in the 2021 Chainbridge District Pinewood Derby. Tonight, it's the Arrow of Light's turn in the spotlight. Each racer will have 6 runs down the track to make a case for being on this same starting line tomorrow night when the district finals get underway. The Arrow of Light preliminaries tonight. Stay tuned for racing.
The 2021 Chainbridge District Pinewood Derby is sponsored by WDBD, the official electricity provider of the 2021 Chainbridge District Pinewood Derby. Rock the Block Lighting Services, because your car wants to be the star. Big Pillow Braking Systems, manufacturers of emergency Pinewood Derby braking systems, and fine bedding.
Welcome back to the 2021 Pinewood Derby. I'm Alan Mack. The virtual seats here at the virtual speedway are totally empty, and yet you can really hear the crowd tonight for the Arrow of Light preliminaries. Must have left their voices behind at their seats while they're out getting a hot dog. A quick reminder about the format of tonight's Arrow of Light preliminaries. There are 11 Arrow of Light scouts competing in this year's race, so 11 heats in tonight's first round. Each racer races in each lane, so 6 lanes, 6 heats per contestant. At the end of the preliminary round, each racer's slowest heat time will be dropped. We will then add up the remaining 5 heat times to get each racer's total time. The 6 Arrow of Light scouts with the lowest total times will advance to the Arrow of Light finals later tonight. In that final round, we'll use the same scoring system as we did in the preliminaries. The racer with the lowest total time at the end of the 6 heat finals will win the Arrow of Light District Championship. Plus, as a special bonus this year, tonight's Arrow of Light District Champion wins the 6th and final spot in the Chainbridge District Grand Finals coming up tomorrow night. That's a 6-heat sprint among the 6 district champions to determine the overall 2021 Chainbridge District Champion. A quick note about track records in 2021. As you're watching tonight's races, you may notice that this year's track looks just like the track that Chainbridge District has used for many years. And in fact, this year's track is the same model and length as Chainbridge's normal track, but it's not the same track. With a different track in use this year, rather than tracking district records, we've been simply calling out 2021 track records and 2021 rank records, Tiger's record, Lion's record, that sort of thing, as the races have gone on. Those are simply the fastest times we've seen up to that point in this year's race. All right, so that is what you need to know before the start of tonight's Arrow of Light preliminary round. Here are your race officials for this evening. And the race marshal, Mrs. Ann McPhail, is getting the first heat of tonight's race set up on the track. Okay, Scouts, the battle for the Arrow of Light District Championship is about to start. One of you will claim it. Who will rise to the occasion on this, your last time down the storied hill of the Pinewood Derby? We'll know very soon. Arrow of Light, prepare to qualify. "11 racers" means 11 heats in the preliminary round tonight. Let's meet the starting lineup for Heat 1, presented by the Sticklight Car Numbering System. In lane 1, representing Pack 116, number 602, Everett. In lane 2, making his second Chainbridge District appearance, from Pack 548, number 605, Christian. In lane 3, representing Pack 637, number 607, Ben and the Cyan Crusher. In lane 4, making his second Chainbridge District appearance, from Pack 861, number 610, Andy. In lane 5, making his second Chainbridge District appearance, from Pack 2473, number 613, Connor. Rounding out the field in heat number 1, from Pack 194, number 604, Jaden, driving the Blackbird. Those are the competitors in tonight's first heat, the final night of preliminary races for the Chainbridge District in 2021. The crowd is pumped, so let's get down to racing. Madam Starter. Number 605, Christian, loses the rail and still manages to reach the finish line. Not a pretty race, but no interference, so under the Chainbridge rules, that's a valid finish. Number 613, Connor from Pack 2473 wins Heat 1 and sets the initial 2021 Arrow of Light track record. In second place from the green lane, number 607, Ben from Pack 637, 2.6193, followed by Andy from Pack 861, 2.6302 in third. And aerial coverage of tonight's race is provided by a kid in a blimp. Our correspondent Frank has been up there all week, high above undisclosed location Motor Speedway, providing in-depth coverage and analysis of all the action on the track. Frank really keeping a close eye on things as we're getting set for heat number 2 in the starting blocks. We've got a couple of new competitors joining the field in this heat. Let's meet them. Making his second consecutive Chainbridge District appearance, from Pack 632, number 606, Vinny. Making his second appearance at the Chainbridge District Pinewood Derby, from Pack 665, number 609, Henry. In lane 4, representing Pack 7211, the number 116 car is driven by Jay Crisidna.
Hey!
Huh. Pack 7211. I'm not familiar with that pack.
Hey! Lane 4! That car is racing backwards!
Whoops. Thanks, Frank. Nice catch. You know, I don't know how we're supposed to realize that that car was racing backwards. It's not like it has front and back written on it. Oh. Let's try that again. In lane 4, representing Pack 1127, the number 611 car is driven by Hendrick J. That sounds a little better. Hendrick is making his 4th consecutive Chainbridge District Pinewood Derby appearance, having won the Bears District Championship in his last race. No Chainbridge District race in 2020, so that win for Hendrick came back in 2019. With everyone now in the correct lanes and facing the correct direction, we're ready to roll. Heat number 2, Madam Starter. New to the race and racing in the right direction, number 611 Hendrick wins Heat 2. 2.5874 the time, just a 100th behind in second, number 609 Henry, 2.5990, with number 605 Christian having nicely recovered from his mishap in Heat 1, taking third at 2.6185. As we told you earlier, each racer's slowest time is thrown out, so as long as Christian doesn't have any more mishaps, that race shouldn't affect him. Heat 3 now towing the starting line, and we've got another racer joining us. In lane 3, from pack 1867, number 612, Max, the Nuke. And Max the only new racer in this heat. Third run for Everett in the orange lane, lane 4. Second runs for the remainder of the field. And we're set. Madam Starter. Number 606, Vinny, in the light blue car, wins from the light blue lane. 2.6097 Vinny's time. Behind him, Henry from pack 665 in second, 2.6146. Ben in the Cyan Crusher taking third at 2.6270. I should mention those columns on the right side of the big board. We're showing you the time differences between each racer and the prior racer in the standings, and then also how far that racer was off the lead time in that heat. If it's an especially close race, those differences are highlighted in yellow. And as you can see, the times between racers from first through fourth place were pretty close in Heat 3. If we have any super close races, you might see times highlighted in red, too. Those are the real squeakers, something to watch for as you're enjoying the races tonight. Looking at the replay for Heat 3, just about a wheel length between first and second to the right, and then to the left, just about a bumper length between third and fourth. Now in the blocks, Heat 4 for the Arrow of Light, and we've got one last new racer rolling into position. Let's meet him. In lane 1, representing pack 104, number 601, Cooper and Black Arrow. So Cooper, the 66th and final racer to check in for the 2021 Chainbridge District Pinewood Derby. Welcome finally to the race, Cooper. Thanks for your patience if you've been watching all week. It's good to have you. With that, Heat 4 is ready to roll. Madam Starter. Connor wins Heat 4, and he lowers his own 2020 Arrow of Light track record to 2.57 flat. Number 606 Vinny in second out of the orange lane, 2.6147, with number 610 Andy placing third for this second time as he holds off our newest racer, Cooper, by 0.02 of a second. Heat 5 now in the blocks. First time we've seen Hendricks since Heat 2, as he makes only his second run here in Heat 5, while number 606 Vinny already making his fourth run, this time from the red lane. Madam Starter. Skips the center rail, recovers, and he makes it through! Number 605 Christian with an eventful run in Heat 5, but still manages to finish cleanly. Meanwhile, up top, number 609 Henry sets a new 2021 Arrow of Light track record, 2.5596, lowering the record set by the Scout in second place, Connor in Heat 4. Let's take a look at the replay and see if we can tell what happened to Christian's number 605 car. Looks like he lands hard at the bottom of the hill and loses the center rail. Looks like he bounces back off the rail at midfield, and he still manages to reach the final marker. Great recovery by Christian again. We're up to the midpoint of the Arrow of Light Preliminaries, Heat 6. Fourth run for our current record holder, Henry, in lane 5. Also fourth runs for Everett in lane 3 and Andy in lane 1. Set to race, Madam Starter. Bottom of the hill, Henry bounces off the rail, but he still reaches the finish line. At the other side of the track, number 610 Andy finishes first from the red lane. Following him, number 611 Hendrick in second, just narrowly holding off number 602 Everett in third. Another tough bounce at the bottom of the hill in the light blue lane. This time it's Henry who's the victim. Henry's racer is riding on 3 wheels, which is legal, and it can mean less friction on the track. Unfortunately, it can also make racers more susceptible to losing the center rail, so it's always a bit of a balancing act. Heat 7 up next. Number 610 Andy, the winner in that last heat, right back up there in lane 3 for his 5th run. Only the 3rd run for Cooper in lane 2, still looking to make his mark in this preliminary round. Madam Starter. From lane 5, the light blue lane, number 611 Hendrick with the win, 2.6148. Behind him, Vinny in the yellow lane, 2.6694, edging out Andy in the green lane, finishing 7 thousandths behind at 2.6764. Full car length win for Hendrick, and then only a half car length separating 2nd from 5th. Now getting set for Heat 8. 5th runs for Hendrick and Henry at the bottom of your screen. Henry may be gripping the steering wheel a little more tightly here, trying to bounce back from that tough run he had in his last heat. Madam Starter. In the green lane, Connor from pack 2473 wins again, 2.5729. Behind him with a strong run in 2nd, number 601 Cooper, 2.5969. Henry from pack 665 in 3rd, 2.6097. Cooper on the right with his best time of the night, a whopping 6.5 hundredths of a second faster than his prior best in Heat 4. In the blocks now, Heat 9. 5th runs for everyone across the board. Some of the slower racers looking up in the standings at the faster racers, they need to assert themselves now if they hope to have a chance to make the finals. Madam Starter. From the yellow lane, number 613 Connor continues his winning ways with a mad dash to the marker. 2.5691, his best time of the night. Number 607 Ben in 2nd, 2.6304. And number 601 Cooper in 3rd, a disappointing 2.6509. Not the time he was hoping for in his 5th run. Connor out in front by nearly 2 car lengths over Ben and Cooper. Again, the Chainbridge District Derby is scored based on total time, not finish place, so these racers would have liked to close that gap. Heat 10 now up, the penultimate heat for the Arrow of Light preliminary round. 2 heats to go. 6 runs for everyone except number 604 Jaden, making his 5th run in heat number 10. Madam Starter. From the red lane, Connor wins Heat 10, and he finishes the preliminaries winning 5 out of his 6 runs down the speedway. 2.5711 the winning time. Number 609 Henry right there to make things interesting, only a little more than 100th of a second back at 2.5828. Number 604 Jaden in 3rd from the blue lane at 2.6644. One more heat to go. This is the final heat of the preliminary rounds. So I will use this opportunity to remind you to tune in tomorrow night for the grand finals of the 2021 Chainbridge District Pinewood Derby. The district champions, one from each of the 6 Cub Scout ranks, will compete in a 6-heat showdown to determine the overall district champion. That's tomorrow night right here on the Chainbridge Sports YouTube channel. Please be sure to like and subscribe to this channel, and if you hit the notification bell, you'll even get an alert when the next race is posted. Heat 11 for the Arrow of Light, last chance for these racers to make the top 6 and move on to the Arrow of Light finals later tonight. Madam Starter. Tight race on the near side, and we have a tie! Number 611 Hendrick in the red lane, number 607 Ben in the blue lane, both tag the marker at 2.6155. Number 604 Jaden winds up in 2nd, 2.6403. Hendrick and Ben rolling up to a tie on your left, only fitting that we've got a pair of 1s on the board in Heat 11. So the Snake Eyes showed themselves right at the end of the preliminary round for the Arrow of Light. Maybe that means good luck for one of these racers. We'll find out shortly. First, though, it's time to announce the winner for the Chainbridge District Design Competition for the Arrow of Light. You know, the Pinewood Derby has really never just been about who can build the fastest car. From the very beginning, Scouts have always looked to put a personal touch into their creations. To celebrate this, each year the Chainbridge District offers a design competition separate from the speed competition, where scouts from the Chainbridge District can win awards for building cool, unique, or unusual car designs. All right, without any further ado, the 2021 Chainbridge District Design Competition winner for the Arrow of Light rank from Pack 164 in Arlington, say hello to Lewis. Appropriately enough, this Arrow of Light Scout's design is a sleek silver arrow with clean lines and a smooth aerodynamic shape, from the tapered nose at the front to the graceful canopy weight at the back. For his design, Lewis will receive a 2021 Chainbridge District Design Competition trophy, suitable for proudly displaying his creation. Congratulations, Lewis, and thank you for sharing your creativity with us. Coming up tomorrow night, we'll announce the 2021 Chainbridge District Design Competition Grand Champion from among all the rank winners, so be sure to check that out too. And if you've got a great idea for a clever or cool Pinewood Derby car, we hope you'll consider entering it in next year's District Design Competition. And now, presented in random order, here are the 6 racers who will be competing in the 2021 Chainbridge District Arrow of Light Finals. The first Arrow of Light finalist, from Pack 1127, number 611, Hendrick. Our second Arrow of Light finalist, from Pack 2473, the number 613 car, Connor. The third finalist for the Arrow of Light, representing Pack 632, number 606, Vinny. The fourth finalist, from Pack 861, driving the number 610 car, Andy. Our next finalist, from Pack 665, the number 609 car, it's Henry. And the sixth and final finalist for the Arrow of Light, from Pack 637, the number 607 car is Ben. Hendrick, Connor, Vinny, Andy, Henry, and Ben, the 6 finalists for the Arrow of Light at the 2021 Chainbridge District Pinewood Derby. On behalf of the Chainbridge District, congratulations to all the participants for the Arrow of Light in 2021. For some of you, your participation as Cub Scouts in the Pinewood Derby ends here. We hope you've enjoyed your time in Cub Scouts, and we appreciate the time, energy, creativity, and hard work you've put into building your racers over the years. And remember, take care of your cars. Maybe you'll have the chance to show them to your own kids someday. All right, to the remaining Arrow of Light racers, 1 hurdle cleared. Next up, the final round. 6 heats to make your case for being the 2021 Arrow of Light District Champion. Time to leave it all on the track. Arrow of Light finalists, prepare to race. And just a reminder before we get underway in this final round, the racers' times do not carry over from the preliminaries. In other words, all the racers' total times are back to 0 at the start of the Arrow of Light finals. 6 racers, 6 heats to determine the 2021 District Champion. Finals heat number 1, Madam Starter. Out of lane 2, the blue lane, Pack 2473's Connor wins heat 1. 2.5740 his time. Behind him, Hendrick from Pack 1127, 2.6045. And the Cyan Crusher, number 607 Ben, just 100th of a second behind in third at 2.6158. Bit of a scattered field that time, but notice that the differentials between second and third place, and then fourth and fifth place, were exactly the same, 113 ten-thousandths of a second. Hendrick in the green lane and Henry in the light blue lane, each holding off their nearest competitors by the exact same margin. Next up, Arrow of Light Finals Heat number 2. The finals go quickly with only 6 heats, same 6 racers in each heat, so the pressure is on to keep up the pace as we get deeper into this round. Madam Starter. From the green lane, Connor wins again, and get a load of this. 2.5740 the winning time. And if that sounds familiar, and it should, it's because it's the same time Connor registered in Heat 1. Big number 613 with 2 heats in a row with exactly the same time. How's that for consistency? Hendrick in second with 2.6083, followed by Ben in third, 2.6257. Finals Heat 3 now. Number 606 Vinny picking up the pace in his last start in Heat 2. Other than Connor and Vinny, all the other racers were slower in Heat 2 than Heat 1. That's a trend I'm sure they'd like to reverse right here. Heat 3, Madam Starter. Number 613, Connor, wins Heat 3 from the orange lane, his 3rd win in a row. No, he did not finish with 2.5740 again, but he came awfully close. 2.5756 the time. Number 611, Hendrick, on the other hand, decides we need another tie, though, and his time of 2.5874 ties his best time of the night set back in Heat 2 of the preliminaries. Amazing. Number 609, Henry, 2.6252, rounding out the top 3 in Heat number 3. Connor bursts through your computer screen first from the orange lane, while Hendrick ties his best time of the night, just about a third of a car length behind. Race Marshal getting Heat 4 racked up. Here are your lane assignments. And we are ready to race. Madam Starter. Connor wins Heat 4, and he is 4 for 4 in the finals and 9 for 10 on the night. 2.5726 the time as he turns in his best time of the round just now. Connor running an incredibly consistent race thus far with a spread of only 0.03 of a second across his 4 heats. Hendrick likewise with 4 second-place finishes in a row, this time at 2.6046. Vinny finishes 3rd for the first time in these finals at 2.6391. A little tighter at the back of the field this time. After the 2 leaders, a lot of movement as the rest of the field reaches the marker. And just like that, the penultimate heat of the 2021 Arrow of Light Finals is upon us. First and second place looking pretty sewn up at the moment, but still quite a bit of movement in the battle for the 3rd trophy slot. Heat 5, Madam Starter. Connor wins from the yellow lane, and that is his fastest time all night. A strong statement win from Connor. His time of 2.5659, 32 ten-thousandths faster than his previous personal best, set back in Heat 9 of the preliminaries. Hendrick has another second-place finish, this time from the red lane, 2.6125. The musical chairs continue in the 3rd place spot, with Ben occupying the chair in Heat 5 at 2.6219. Not as much space at the back half of the field as Ben steps up to grab 3rd place in Heat 5. Last heat of the 2021 Chainbridge District Ranked Championships and last heat of the 2021 racing season for the Arrow of Light. Not really any mystery about the 1st and 2nd place winners at this point. A couple of other racers still locked in a close battle for 3rd, though, so the outcome of Heat 6 is by no means academic. The final race of the 2021 Arrow of Light Chainbridge District Championship, Madam Starter. Connor just 1,000th of a second off his best time of the night at 2.5669. And Mr. Consistency is 6 for 6 in the finals and 11 for 12 on the night. Number 611 Hendrick takes 2nd place again, his 6th straight 2nd place in the finals after only taking 2nd once in the preliminaries. Vinny takes 3rd for the 2nd time in these finals. His time, 2.6261, is his best time of the finals, and the 3rd place picture has just become a lot more complicated. Connor by a car length in the red lane to the left, followed on the right by a 3-car battle for 3rd, with Vinny winning from the outside by a nose. So the only real question remaining at this point, which racer managed to clinch 3rd place for the Arrow of Light? 3 different racers, Vinny, Ben, and Henry, placed third at different points in these finals. One of those racers is going home with the third place trophy. Which will it be? We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have the final scores, including the announcement of the 2021 Arrow of Light District Champion.
Hi, I'm Jacob, and you're watching the 2021 Pinewood Derby.
Noted hockey player and former Pinewood Derby racer, Gabe McPhail.
Whether you want to elevate your track or elevate your game, put the biscuit in the basket.
Biscuit brand suspension systems. The official track suspension system of the 2021 Chainbridge District Pinewood Derby.
Welcome back to the 2021 Pinewood Derby. I'm Alan Mack. We'll have the announcement of the trophy winners for the Arrow of Light in just a moment. First, let's take a look at the rank standings by average time. We had 4 nights of successively faster races this week, a pattern that ended last night when the Webelos finished second in the overall standings. That also means the Bears have held the top spot in the standings for 2 nights. Did the Arrow of Light Scouts muster enough momentum to reign supreme? Let's find out. 2.6520 is the average time for the Arrow of Light, not enough to take over from the Bears in the top spot, and the Arrow of Light finished 4th in the rank standings. So there you have the full picture. The Bears earned bragging rights in 2021 as the rank with the fastest average time among the Chainbridge District's racers. And now the results for the Arrow of Light Chainbridge District Championship. In 6th place, from pack 861, number 610, Andy, with a time of 13.2624. In 5th place, from pack 632, number 606, Vinny, with a time of 13.1890. In 4th place, from pack 665, number 609, Henry, with a time of 13.1766. To the trophy winners now. In 3rd place, from pack 637, number 607, Ben, with a time of 13.1288. The runner-up for the Arrow of Light in 2021 from pack 1127, number 611, Hendrick, with a time of 13.0095. And the 2021 Arrow of Light District Champion from pack 2473, number 613, Connor, with a time of 12.8534. Congratulations to all our finalists, and especially to our 3 trophy winners. And a special congratulations to the 2021 Arrow of Light District Champion from pack 2473, number 613, Connor. Connor dominated tonight's races, going 5 for 6 in the preliminary round, and then a perfect 6 for 6 in the finals. His 11 for 12 record in heats during the Arrow of Light Ranked Championships puts him behind exactly one other racer, his younger brother Sean, who went 12 for 12 in cruising to the Bear District Championship 2 nights ago. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you've just seen, 2 brothers from pack 2473, each district champions, are on a collision course for the overall district championship. Those 2 racers, along with the other 4 district champions, will meet tomorrow night in the Chainbridge District Grand Finals with the overall district championship on the line. 6 heats, 6 racers, 1 champion. Join us tomorrow night at 7 p.m. for the conclusion of the 2021 Chainbridge District Pinewood Derby right here on YouTube. Please be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, and if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified whenever new content is posted. That'll do it for tonight's coverage of the Arrow of Light Preliminaries. I'm Alan Mack, and we will see you tomorrow at the track.
This has been a feature presentation of Chainbridge District Sports, the leader in Pinewood Derby television.